Mining group Sibanye-Stillwater plans to bring disciplinary proceedings against hundreds of mine workers who staged a 3-day underground sit-in at the Kroondal mine in Rustenburg over unpaid benefits. However, unions representing the workers have vowed to fight any attempts to take disciplinary action against the workers until their demands are met. This comes after the last of the 211 employees who staged the sit-in emerged from the mine shaft on Wednesday, putting an end to the standoff. Zola, Sholwana with the details.
It all started on Monday when more than 200 mine workers refused to leave Sibanye-Stillwater's quasi shaft after their shift ended on Monday, demanding that they be paid as part of the employee share ownership scheme. They allege Sibanye-Stillwater, one of the biggest miners in South Africa, had made the promise as part of the conditions to buy the former Lonmin mine. Sibanye-Stillwater now says plans are afoot to include the workers as part of the beneficiaries of the scheme following the conclusion of the sale, which is expected before the end of 2024.
The issue is that currently Kroondal is a separate entity, a legal entity, and it cannot participate in the Rustenburg ESOP until the deal is concluded. So Kroondal was 50% owned by ourselves and 50% by Anglo Platinum. We are buying Anglo Platinum 50%. Once we have 100% and all of the conditions have been met, we will then, Kroondal will become a subsidiary of Rustenburg, and then employees will qualify for the Rustenburg ESOP. And I think that might be where the misunderstanding will be or came from.
The mine is, however, adamant that it will institute disciplinary action against what it deems an illegal protest.
We'll at least be able to engage further with employees to make sure that they understand the issue. We'll try and understand why they had a different perception of what was happening. And then obviously separately, there will be the disciplinary procedures that will be followed, and the unions will be involved there as well, regarding why the strike happened. You know, we do have formal and agreed structures and protocols in place and grievance procedures that should be followed. The question is, why did they decide to undertake this action, which clearly is in breach of all of those protocols?
While Sibanye-Stillwater claims it supported employees by sending food and water during the sit-in, employees have rubbished the claims.
Monday until today
The National Union of Mine Workers says it will defend its members as it supports their demands to be added as beneficiaries of the employee share ownership scheme. Last month, mine workers embarked on a march against Sibanye-Stillwater after the mine announced plans to retrench 4,000 employees in its gold operations as commodity prices remain low.
We are going to engage Sibanye, arrogant as they are. We are going to continue engaging them and make sure that the issues that the workers are raised, which are genuine in our own view, should be addressed, rather than taking a posture that says you are defensive in terms of trying to address that, but rather go to the root cause and say what has prompted workers to take this stance. And once you've dealt with that, then you can address those issues genuinely without threatening workers with dismissals. That we're going to fight tooth and nail.
The mine workers have threatened to down tools until Sibanye-Stillwater are given their shares by their employer. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I am Zola Sholwana at Sibanye-Stillwater in Rustenburg.